Hi, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany. How are you? We do fiber arts, podcasts, vlogs on the channel, and today is another yarn corner. So today we are going to be talking, if you guys have not been here before, about kind of current whips, things that I've finished, things that I've bought, whether that be yarn or knitting related, and we just talk about it for a good hour. So strap in your seatbelts, get yourself some bangin' tea or some water, and let's get on with this video. I know a lot of people knit with this, which I think is really funny as I'm like telling you about all the things I'm doing. But today I am wearing, this is my wonderful typical knit dress. Someone told me to call it typical knit instead of typical dress because typical dress is a very common hashtag. So I guess this will be the typical knit dress from now on. I will show you guys how it looks like. Sorry, you can maybe see my underwear. Oh gosh, I wish you could see how long this dress is, but it's really long. And then there's like a little hole in the back. I haven't tied in any of the loose ends, so pardon my French. But this goes kind of mid-calf. I wish I could show you. But I'm not gonna change. So maybe I'll have like a picture. Please add a picture, Tiffany. Editing Tiffany, please. This guy I knit with a Pima cotton. It is kind of like an Aran, kind of DK weight. Hopefully I can get the written pattern out soon and then get it test knitted so I can put it out for you guys, because I'm not gonna lie or like to my own horn, but like this pattern is beautiful. I love it so much. I feel like I look really, I don't know, really sophisticated, very like, I don't know, elegant, beautiful. Like you just add a couple like statement pieces, not statement pieces, like a gold chain, maybe some jewelry, like a nice heel, like a clutch, and like you've made this dress like so much more fancy. But you could also dress it down, add like a little tote bag, and you look like you're just on a nice little outing. So that's what I really like about this dress. I am definitely planning on making more dresses in the future, so I hope you guys can bear the weight because it does take a really long time to knit them. This guy probably took around like 7 skeins of yarn, maybe more. So it is quite a hefty piece, but I know I'm gonna love this piece forever. But yeah, no, I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't know. Should I like stand up on this chair? No, this chair's wheelie. Oh my gosh. Oh, can this zoom out? No. That's fine. Okay, let's talk about some finished pieces. We have lots of whips, not a lot of buys, which is good, which is always good. I told you guys I was going to block a bit more pieces, but alas, I didn't. I did end up blocking this guy. This is my Jenny jacket, so I can wear it. I guess I could wear it with this knit, but it's kind of getting a little hot these days. But now that I'm looking at it, it looks essentially exactly the same as it did when I first showed it to you. But yeah, this is just how she looks like. We love her a lot. As always, this is knit with the baby alpaca from You Know Who, and I put, I think it's just a random mohair, single strand, kid mohair silk kind of thing, and that was really nice, and this feels really nice on me. We really like it. It was, I think I talked about this before, so I don't want to talk about it too much, so you can watch the previous podcast, but it was a hefty boy to knit, and I don't think I'll ever make more of this smock stitch. So did not block the Wednesday sweater, so that guy's gonna be moved on to next month. I will be getting rid of the turtleneck though. I think I really don't like it. I think we definitely need to make it a crew neck. And we'll just fall in love with it after, and then block it. And then, ooh, another thing I blocked, I guess we're gonna show off everything now, is my, honestly, not gonna lie, pat myself on the back. I'm very surprised that I was able to block so many things. Usually I leave something for months and never block it. There's some things in my closet that have never been blocked, so I think I did good for blocking like 3 pieces this month. But this is my Ingrid sweater. I have a problem with weaving in ends now. First, the problem was blocking, and now the problem is weaving in ends. both of the pieces that I'm showing you right now, none of them have their weaved in ends. So hopefully I can get myself to do that. I don't know. Why am I lazy, Tiffany? Why? But we like this one. I will stand up. I definitely showed you guys this one in the previous video. I also like with this skirt, like I could wear it, or like the dress, I could wear it with a sweater and I look gorgeous. So it's like a nice dress because you can like do so much with it. I feel like it's great. That's why I really need to make a skirt. Anyway, this is the Ingrid Sweater by Petite Knit. It is gorgeous. I will repeat this over and over again. I knitted it with Silk Mohair from Drops, light beige, a fingering weight cotton, no, knoll yarn, I think, from Color Mart, and then Sun is Garden Sunday in the light beige, and it looked fine. If you guys can't see the differentiation between the two colors here because I ran out, then we're Gucci. I'm getting hot in this because it's so warm and it's like low-key itchy, but in a good way. You know when something's like kind of itchy but in the greatest way possible? That's this guy. So we enjoy her a lot, but I have been noticing that the weather has gotten a little warmer, even though it's been really sporadic. Like sometimes it's rainy and then sometimes it's like, let's wear shorts. So this is probably going to be sitting in my nice little corner of my room until winter comes. Or fall. I think it'd be a perfect fall piece, not gonna lie. It is kind of the best fall piece. I think light beige is a really nice color. Another finished piece I have is, oh yes, this guy. I definitely showed this in the previous video, but this is the, oh my gosh, I love green. This is the Cami 5 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. I knitted it with Knitting for Olive Merino in Fennel Seed. It is glorious. I will block her eventually, but I think we're liking the tight moment, and then we'll just make it a little looser later on. Was very surprised by this neck edging though. I will say it was very fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Definitely going to be doing this maybe in the future. I also loved the double knitting along the armhole. I just think it's really classy, it just like, I don't know how she did it, but it just like all comes together really nicely. I don't know how she came up with this pattern, but it was like perfect. It's like the most perfect kind of high color kind of top, and I would love to make more of them, and I need her to come out with more like this because it's beautiful. It was very nice to knit. I think it was nice to knit because I knitted it with the merino on wood sticks, and yes, we've been really liking that. So hopefully I can knit more of these things in the future, because I for some reason like knitting with 3mm now. It's like my needle sizes for which, like, what I like to knit have been getting smaller and smaller. Like first I was like, yeah, 4.5, 5 is great, and then I fell in love with 4mm, and now it's like, oh, I love 3mm, and then socks 2.5. I've been touching some 2.25s. It's a dangerous territory, guys. I will say, we're getting a little bit too small here, and I'm really hurting my hands, but it's very enjoyable, and I love it so flipping much. Okay. I think that's it for finished pieces. I mean, that's a good, but those ones I finished beforehand, so I've really only finished 2 pieces this month. Crazy. What have I been doing? Tiffany. Oh, I know, I've been starting new pieces. So, 1 second, I have to grab them. I will cut. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's talk about some whips that we have been doing. Speaking of 3mm, again, I've been like loving it. I think after I started Cami 5, I was like, okay, let's just start a bunch of these 3mm pieces because it is summer. I started the Cumulus Tee. I will show you guys in the yarn acquisitions, but I finally got my Knitting for Olive order, and we couldn't stop. Oh no. So this is just the beginning. I just kind of wanted to start it. I initially knitted it with wooden needles, but for some reason, maybe I just don't like the feeling of silk on wooden needles, so I've been knitting them on metal and they've been really nice. This is the Knitting for Olive Pure Silk in Putty. It's like the #1 color and yarn that people have been using for this pattern, so I'm trying to show you, but you really cannot see what it is. Just looks like that. It's really basic. Nothing. I've just been doing some raglan increases. I just think it's a perfect color. I was looking at this the other day and I was like, I'm really excited to finish you. Even though I'm like not even done like any of the yoke yet. I'm just like really excited about wearing it. I think it'll be like a perfect t-shirt. And I'm really excited because it's so luxe, because it's silk. Like, who owns silk? No one. Except me. No, I'm kidding. And other people who knit, but more importantly me. And I've never been so bougie in my life. I've never. So it's really nice and really, as I always say, very excited about a lot of these pieces. So hopefully I can get it done. But I have kind of not put in my head, but I'm kind of putting an effort to put this guy in my bedroom instead of putting it in this office space, because I want to knit this guy kind of like relaxed. Like, it's like my wind down time. It's like a treat to knit at the end of the day. So that's probably why we haven't done a lot of it, because I actually have another piece that's like my wind down piece. Okay, so on top of this one, I have started the Cumulus top. Who knows why? I think I got a high from that guy, so I was like, you know what, let's try this one, because it's like, it uses up less yarn, and I was like, maybe I could do this one fast too. And I had some 3mm just like calling my name, because I have a bunch of like really cheap ones that I got from like Michael's or Walmart, so I was like, you know what, maybe I should do this because I like knitting them up. Sorry, there's some that are, it's really slippery. So they've come off the needle, which makes me very sad, and I can't unsee this. And it's so hard because there's so many strands, I find, with silk, and like very much cotton as well, that you have to be super careful with picking up your stitches, because it's super easy to lose. I don't know, it's not losing the stitch, but like having little strands kind of come off of it, and that bothers me a lot. Like, I have to go back and fix the entire thing, or not the entire thing, I have to fix the entire stitch. Like, I'll go back, like if I find it in a row, and I'll crochet back to the initial spot, because it just looks bad, and it's hard to get rid of, in my opinion. Like, I don't even want to know how you would get rid of it. Like, I feel like you'd have to cut it, but I'm not going to cut this. So this is my, okay, you won't be able to tell. It's not looking good right now. But this is my Cumulus top. I guess I'll show you close up as well. I'm knitting it with a kind of random silk fingering weight yarn that I got off of Color Mart. So this is one of the good sides, I guess. I haven't finished it, but it's just like a V, and then it has an I-cord, which then will become the strap here. So yeah, like if you look at this one side, it looks fine. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say I'm almost done this, but I'm like almost done this. It's just the body that's taking a while, which makes sense because it's 3mm, but I am planning on using a lot of this. I did this in a medium because I had enough yarn. I was like, you know what, let's just like have it a little baggy, but I'm doing the Cumulus Tee in a small. I did the Cami 5 in a medium, just to let you guys know. I wanted a bit baggier fit for that one. I've been kind of contemplating doing this in a medium, but I can't get myself to unravel it, so I might just do an extra row and then just be off by 2 stitches for the medium, which I think is fine. I'll just have like a mix match of a small and a medium, which I think is honestly fine. And I've lost stitches again. It's really nice. It's really fun. I had a lot of fun doing the I-cord. I know a lot of people say they don't like I-cord, but I just think it like cinches everything together and makes it all like beautiful and nice. This guy's really easy. If you are looking for a really nice tank, I think this is the one for you. I hope this looks nice on my skin tone. Like, I'm a little afraid it looks weird because it was a weird, it's like a weird yellowy gold. I think it'll look nice with a black pant. And it'll look nice, or like a jean. I think it would work really well as well. But yeah, I look at these pieces and I get really excited about summer knits because I swear to goodness, I don't know what I was doing last summer. I think last summer I was just finding my my style. So knitting these up this summer, I'm really excited because I can finally have some really nice summer tops because I feel like I lack some, and they're pretty, they're silk, and they're like nice quality, you know, because I made them and they're beautiful, you know, instead of getting like really cheap random tops here and there from like H&M and Zara. So those are my two baby boys that have been on the sticks for a while. Okay, next one, I guess I'll show you guys. This one has not been seeing too much. Actually, it has been. I kind of put it on the back, but I was like, you know what? We have to finish the sleeve. This is the Oslo Sweater by Petite Knit. I'm knitting it with the Finito yarn from you know where, and one strand of the Kid Silk Mohair by Knitting for Olive in Navy. They're both in the navy color. I think navy looks gorgeous. And I've just finished the two sleeves and I'm doing the body. The body is taking me a while, but the sleeves took me like no time. So I hope to finish this guy soon. Hopefully like next month is the plan. I feel like I've been showing this like in the last 2 months and I haven't finished it. So that's when you know we've started too many whips. This guy is really close. I think I only have about like 8 centimeters and then I have to do the ribbing. I will say I love this. I love, love, love the Oslo Sweater. I think it is a wonderful basic piece. I haven't tried it on yet, but I already know I'm gonna love it. I for sure already know that I'm going to be making another one in black. That is like my #1 goal in life, is to make another one of these. Or maybe in white. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what we're feeling. But I have a couple like lace. Like I feel like if you're not feeling like fingering weight and you want to try something smaller and thinner, you could go for lace and you can make something like this. And I think it's just a really nice basic guy. I've never really had a navy anything, and I think it would look great. I really do. I think I've now realized I need to start knitting more black stuff because I wear a lot of black. So I've been kind of eyeing knitting like a balloon sweater and an April sweater in black, and then maybe like like just something else in black. I think I just need a couple basic black pieces, because I feel like I'm getting so many of these like colorful stuff that I need my core like capsule wardrobe kind of knits, you know? I feel like I'm really just playing around. I need some core pieces. So we enjoy this very much. If I don't finish this by next month, I will cry a little, but I won't. We'll just be a little sad. Okay. Next up. Oh my goodness, so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing that I've started so many whips now, looking now at what wasn't there last month. But I think I just get these weird highs, you guys know, about finishing pieces and feeling really accomplished for using up a lot of my stash, because if you guys already know, I have so much in my stash. Is it getting lighter? It's raining. And the sun, okay, let me just change it. Okay, I think that's a little better. But yeah, I get this weird high because you're like, oh my gosh, like I just used up like 5 skeins of wool and we're making space. So then I'm like, okay, I need to make more pieces to, I guess, get rid of more stuff. Because I don't like having a lot of things, even though I have so much yarn. So I'm in this really weird dilemma of like having too many things, but wanting to get rid of too many things, but then wanting to get rid of too many things and then not having enough time to actually get rid of things, you know? I hope you know. So I was eyeing some mohair that I had, and I was like, you know what, this would be perfect for the Sunday cardigan mohair edition. And I was also thinking, like, if I could finish this for like wedding time, maybe I could wear this for some like events that I'm going to, because it would look elegant and gorgeous. It's all about being elegant and gorgeous this this summer. And so we started it. It's because I had some extra mohair. It was because I was really wanting to use up, I have the Sunnisgarn Tin Silk mohair, and I had some like Color Mart white mohair that had just been lying around. So I was like, you know what, let's start it. But look at how gorgeous it is. Like, come on. This is how she looks up right now. Oh my gosh. I wish you could, oh my gosh. I'm trying to find like a perfect lighting that you can see it all. But I finished the yoke and I'm just doing the body, but the body is taking me, I like did 3 rows of the body and was like, this is so much time and effort. So I'm horrible. I knitted this in the medium because I wanted it to be kind of baggy and big, kind of like my cardigan 4 by My Favorite Things to Wear. I think that's 4 or 6. I always get them mixed up. But I love how this looks like. It's very delicate, very gorgeous. I could wear this to my wedding. You know, I have a lot of those things that look like that. But alas, I have not been proposed to. And I just think it would be really nice to wear just to an elegant outing. But also, like, you could wear this out and just look better than everyone. And that's always, is that always the look now? I just look really gorgeous. I think knitting this up has really made me want to knit up another Cumulus blouse in the same color, but in just mohair. I think knitting it with the Diablo was nice as like a beginner piece, but now that I have felt mohair to its fullest, I really do want it. So someone stop me. I'm wanting to do too many pieces, but hopefully I won't start them anytime soon. I need to finish the whips that I have currently. But this one has been really nice to do. It's in 7mm, so it's knitting up really fast. Like, I didn't put a lot of effort into this and it's almost like halfway. I'm really sad though because I don't, my short needles don't go up to a 7. They only go up to a 6, so I don't want to have to buy a 7mm 40cm needle just to do these sleeves, because it will just be this one and only piece ever. So let me know in the comments if it's worth it, or if I should suffer, if I should suffer and do 7mm on like an 80 and do magic loop. But we really like this. I'll show you the combination. I've kind of just been doing 2 strands of the same color in this white, and then I don't know what color this is. I should know it. I think it's putty. I think I did putty. But it looks a little bit too creamy to be putty. But then if I were to look it up on the skein, it's just going to give me a number, and I don't know if that's helpful. So I've just been mixing 1 strand of this and 2 strands of this, and it's like a nice off-white. I know that this would have been too white if I did 3 strands, so it was a good decision. It was a good decision because I really wanted to do the Isidre mohair, but I couldn't get myself to buy 4 skeins of it. I think it would have been too much. 3 or 4 skeins. So it's fine. I'll just never know the feeling of it. And that's okay. But yes, this is this one. We're bad, as always. Okay. I think, yeah, like a day after I filmed the yarn corner, a bunch of yarn had come in, and I had to start the piece that I had in mind for the yarn. So the yarn was Plotaloopy Alafoss Plotaloopy. I bought it off Alafoss, and it's Plotaloopy. I bought it because it was on sale. It was probably on sale because it's like summertime. But I've been hearing a lot about Plotaloopy. Everyone had been talking about it. No one had been talking about it. I think I just was like, yes, I want it. And I was looking on Ravelry, and there is a pattern called Fiyuhi, and everyone was using that for the Plotaloopy. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that. Bought the yarn I needed. and it came and it was great. I think if you guys are looking for a good place to get Plata Lupi or Let Lupi, Alafoss is a great website because the shipping is not too bad and the stuff that I got was on sale, so it's even cheaper than it is, plus the shipping is even cheaper if you were to buy it from like any other random store. So this is the progress. Oh, it actually looks really nice on camera. Cause like when I'm doing the color work and looking at it like here, I'm like, oh, is this even like turning out? But I'm actually really happy about this. Oh my gosh. I don't know what, but there's like weird smell to this that I find very addicting, and I'm kind of worried that it's like a chemical that I'm not supposed to be smelling. But they come in these really fun little cakes. They're so fun. I flipping love it. Like it's so cool because like there's nothing, it didn't even come with any like label or anything. It just literally came in with this, and each of them were connected. So I mean, even cooler, I don't know, like each cake was connected to each other, which I think is a glorious idea. I made the mistake of buying 2 of the gray instead of 2 of the white, which made me really sad, so I had to do some alterations with the color work. So like for example, this part should have been white, and then this little part should also be white, but I'm too scared of running out of the white, so we did it with gray, and I think it looks fine. Honestly, this is, oh, I wish I knew the exact colors, but I think it is just the basic white, kind of like basic gray, and the brown. I'm so sorry. Hopefully I'll link it or something in the description. Yeah, it's like one of the first kind of color work pieces that I've done. I mean, I have done Intarsia, but this is like the first one where I've done it kind of over each other. Color work over each other. Yeah, and I thought it was really nice. I'm definitely obsessed with this. If they have another sale, I'll definitely get some Let Lupi. I was like eyeing some like when I first bought this, but I was like, you know what, Tiffany, stop buying yarn. It is not okay. But hopefully if I do end up liking this and I wash it and it's glorious, I will probably make a cardigan. I think that would be really nice because Inga from Knitting Traditions, she does so many color work pieces that I'm like obsessed. I don't know how she does it so fast, but I really do like it. It's very nice. It's very warm too, so I definitely can't wear this, and it's going to be a struggle to knit. So it's kind of just been sitting around, but I feel like I made pretty good progress. I will say that the collar is a little big. I'm probably going to want to add a little elastic or something. But we'll see. I'm very slow on this guy because I will say that the yoke is just really big. Like it has gotten so big that it's so tedious to go all the way around. And I thought a really cool thing that I didn't realize in the pattern is that they're held 2 strands. So this is actually 2 strands of the Plata Lupi. I was really scared because it is like it's unspun, right? So it does fall apart very easily, but having them like holding them 2 together, I think helps it a lot. But since it is unspun, it's really easy to just like mend back together when they come apart. So that is another one that we have been thoroughly enjoying. I've started some socks which have, oh my gosh, I gotta show off my socks. Give me a moment. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. Break from the whips because I totally forgot that I finished the Erika sock from the 52 weeks of socks. I have been on like a wanting to binge all of them kind of thing and do them all. I would try them on, but I think it would be really weird. So you can just see how it looks like on my hand, and you can get the gist of how it would look like on my feet. It's just like a really nice lace pattern. It looks like it's like a leaf, and then it has this really, I don't even know how to explain it, but there's actually a lot of patterns that have this type of design, which I was like, oh my gosh, because it's really fun to do and it makes it look really crazy. So this one was really fun. I have put it on my feet and I feel luxurious. I feel like I don't deserve to be stepping on such nice fabric, but alas. This is Arwetta, Filicolana Arwetta. It looks bright again. I'm just gonna decrease another one. This has been a joy. I have not weaved them in, but that's nothing new. I will say I did try to start the Kaisla sock. Hopefully I can add a picture. I was knitting it up and it was really beautiful. I was knitting it up with some yarn that I dyed, and it was too big. I don't know why. Because this sock, the gauge was 34 stitches versus the other one, which was 36 stitches in 10 centimeters, and I didn't bother to block it. I was like, oh, like it's fingering weight and it's 2.5 millimeter needles, like they'll be fine. They were not fine. I should have been scared the moment it said 72 stitches. So, because usually it's like 60. So we did not make the right choice with that one. So I will have to do 2.25 or 2. It's going to be a tiny boy, but I'm glad that I unwinded it because it would not have looked nice. I tried it on. I think I did about the heel. It was not cute and I was so sad. So I have that one that I need to do, and then I would show you more of the intersection sock, but alas, I couldn't get myself to do it up again. So hopefully, since I finished that sock and I had to frog that one, maybe I can get back to that one because it has been waiting for me. And someone gave me a wonderful video showing me how to do cable without using a cable needle, and that has been life-changing. I've just been too scared to implement it. Okay. Please tell me I don't have anything else. Okay, last one. Last whip, okay? I don't know if I showed this in the previous yarn corner, but I will just talk about it. I got the Crochet Crush book, I think, in the previous yarn corner, and I was like, which project should I do first? One of the most intense ones. So I'm doing one of the rugs. I'm knitting it with a recycled cotton. I think it's recycled cotton and like some sort of recycled material. Yes, recyclable yarn. 100%. Wonderful. So it currently looks like this. I'm not gonna lie, I made a good dent in this guy. Let me find the front. So this is how it looks like. Oh wow. Looking at it in the camera, it looks like I've done a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. So I'm really okay. Because like when I look at it, when I'm just looking at it, it doesn't feel like a lot is happening, but just showing you guys in that camera makes me feel like I have done something. We bought more yarn because I have definitely run out and I want it to be definitely a hallway rug. I just feel like my hallway looks ugly, and then I could like bring this to my house if I have a hallway. If I ever have a house. Anyway, I just think it's a really nice, like very modern piece. I really liked a lot of her pieces because they really did feel very modern, and who knows why I like this modern minimalistic look, but her book has definitely made me want to do more crochet pieces and a lot of home pieces, so it has been really fun. Doing the color work is really fun because if you can see, the back is like essentially the same. You carry in the other strand as you crochet, which is not like my favorite thing because you have to be really careful about having it not show up. Like, so when you're crocheting it, it can like kind of peek through, so you have to hold it in a specific way so it doesn't show up, so the back looks a little wonky, but the front looks a little better. And I will say that the grid, because she shows a lot of her stuff in grid, and so you have to follow the grid. It's hard to follow on the grid. I find that if she had numbers as well, it would be nice, because this is quite a big piece, so it's kind of hard to follow. So I have found that I think I missed a row, or the row wasn't lining up, because I like randomly picked a row and was like counting how many I needed specifically, and it was off and it messed me up. But thankfully you can't tell. So I think my rows are like opposite, but it doesn't really matter because it's gonna look the same either way. So we really like that. It's really nice. I will definitely be making more of her stuff in my book because I bought the book and ain't gonna waste any of that. The problem is I still need to find the yarn for a lot of them, which is never the funnest thing. Okay, that is it for whips and finished pieces. I will quickly talk about, because I haven't talked about this yet, but my yarn collection is hopefully out on the day that I release this video, and then hopefully my typical slipover and the boyfriend slipover Definitely the boyfriend subwoofer, maybe not the typical subwoofer, but hopefully they will be also out soon. So I just wanted to show off, because I don't think I've shown them off in a video, the yarns that I will be on pre-order for the 29th to May 1st, hopefully. Again, if the pre-order does really well or it sells out, I can easily just do another pre-order, so if you guys miss it, it's not the end of the world. But there are 5 yarns that I will be making. The 3 bases are fingering weight, worsted weight, and sport weight, and then a mohair, which is lace weight. So these are all in the wonderful fingering weight yarn, because we love a good sock yarn. The fingering weight have 20% nylon, all the other ones are 100% superwash merino, and the kid silk is 70% mohair, 30% silk. You can check my website, they're all up there, hopefully for you to buy. But you could also check them out beforehand and see how they look like. So this guy I will show you in order. This is, I think, taro milk tea, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. But we went for like a spring Asian dessert theme. I just thought it was really cute, and I haven't seen a lot of people name them like that. So this is how she looks like. It's a very mauve tone kind of yarn. It has some like light kind of pinks, some dark purples in it, and I thought it was really nice, very on brand for me. I have no idea what I want to make for this, but maybe like a crop top, not gonna lie. I think it would be a beautiful crop top. I love that it comes with 100 grams, so you could make a lot of small nice pieces, and I feel like there aren't a lot of patterns out there that have like 100 grams to make something really nice. Like example, like Petite knit, like you can do a lot of stuff, but not a lot of like tops. Like I want to make more tops that you can do with just 100 grams. I like want to like challenge myself to see if I can do more of those things. Next one we have, I think this one's Egg Tart and Pearls, or Egg Tart and Boba. I just thought the colors made sense. This is the one that I did with Rit dyes. It just has some nice variegation. You got those browns, dark browns, you got the tans. I just love how inconsistent it is. It's wonderful. I will show you the swatches as well so you guys can see. This guy is Melon Maloma. Everyone has been dying over this Melon Maloma. It's just like a really nice kind of lime green. It's way more, I want to say, pungent in real life. It's coming up a little light, but it's really green in real life, I will say. So you guys can see that it is, I would say, more green. So definitely go check out the images in the product page, and I think that gives you a better, and also my Instagram. I feel like those ones give a good look on how it looks like. This guy is Peach Mochi, which I am obsessed with. Obsessed. It's got some nice peach, it's got some pink, orange, just beautiful beautifulness. I'm very excited about whatever I want to knit with this. It's either going to be a sock or a beautiful nice, I don't know. I really don't know, but it's very nice. I like it. Probably this is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably my favorite. I think it just came out really nice. And then last one, sorry you cannot see this at all. It's called Bubu Chacha. I feel like not a lot of people know, but it's like a Malaysian, I think it's Malaysian kind of drink, a dessert that my grandma makes all the time, and I love it so much, so I just thought it was fitting of me to name it something of one of the yarns. But I had caked it because this guy I was knitting something with, I was knitting the Kaisla, and it didn't work out, so I'll just be knitting it up again with this guy. It just has, it's like a lilac, and it has some really nice greens and like pinks and like purples to it, so I wish you could see it a bit better, but it just looks like that. I will show you guys the swatches so you guys know, because I hate when you can't see the swatches and then you don't know how it looks like, and then you like knit it up and you're like confused on why it looks like that. So again, this guy is how the Egg Tart and Pearls, Egg Tart and Boba look like. Very beauty, very beauty. This is stockinette, wonderful, wonderful. This is the Bubu Cha Cha, which I'm obsessed with. It has a bit more pinks to it. This guy really did not show off all the pinks, but there's a little bit more yellow and stuff to it. I'm trying to find the best angle for you to see the colors. I feel like the camera's not doing it justice. This is the Peach Mochi. In love. I am absolutely in love with this one. I cannot wait to dye up the mohair. Hopefully I can do it soon so you guys can see it. This guy is the Melon Maloma. Beautiful boy. It is almost like a tonal, but I would say that there are like different colors to it, so I would not exactly call it a tonal. And then this is my Taro Milk Tea. I like it because it has some whites to it, has some dark colors. I love that it's not like a consistent variegation. I was very much freestyle doing it, so there could be some differences in the yarns that you get from these swatches, but hopefully the colors will still be the same. Again, this is like the first time I'm dyeing it, so we're interested to see how good I am at dyeing, but I wrote all the recipes down, so it'll just be more about the execution. So yeah, if you guys don't know how pre-orders work, I will be selling them. They'll be up for sale from, I guess, the Friday to the Sunday. I don't know, the April 29th to May 1st. For pre-orders, you can like essentially order as many as you want for those given days, so that I can do like kind of an order, like see how much I need, order it, and then hand dye it. So expect kind of like a 4 to 6 weeks for me to get it done. But that, I don't know about that time frame. I think I'm just saying that, but who's to say? It might be sooner or later depending on how many yarns that I sell. So we're really nervous about this launch, I will say. Very excited though. It's been super fun dyeing them. I cannot wait to dye more. I'm really excited about the advent calendar. I have like so many ideas, so hopefully in the next month I can announce it and then get it ready. But yeah, I'm very, 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 very excited about these boys. I think they look wonderful for like the springtime, and then I can do like a fall winter collection. But yeah, dyeing has been really fun. It reminds me a lot of chemistry and biology, so that's been fun integrating that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support as always, and I can't wait to see what you guys knit up with these, because I will definitely be knitting up some stuff with this as well. They're blessed and they're beautiful. Okay, should I talk about them more? No. We're getting a little too insane here. Yes, I am just looking at them. But yeah, I love them a lot and I'm really excited about it. So other yarns that we have gotten, I guess I'll show you guys the Knitting for Olive yarn that I got. I don't know if I showed this in the last video, but I guess we'll show it again because why not? I have them in this plastic bag. So this is the Knitting for Olive Pure Silk in Putty. I'm planning on making, again, the Cumulus Tee with it. I think it's just a beautiful basic color. I would have gotten the basic white, but alas, we got the basic white already. We got the basic white in the cotton merino. So the plan is to maybe make this with whatchamacallit, the Sunday tee, but we're kind of on the fence about it. We don't know yet, but we just think it's really nice. They're both fingering weight. I really like fingering weight, and you can quite see the difference between the two colors. They're quite different. So that'll be fun to have. I really do like having white tops, so hopefully I can get more white tops in the future. And then I just got two other colors. I got cotton merino in this color. I think it's Piglet. I'm actually not too sure if I love this color, so that's something I'm on the fence about. I might actually end up dyeing this. Stop me, but I just don't know. I just don't know if this looks nice on my skin tone. So I was thinking of maybe doing like a dark brown, like a nice dark brown, and then maybe making Cami 2 with it, because can't see myself loving a cami 2 in this, but I bought the yarn for it, and I don't see myself doing anything else with it. So we don't know what to do about it. We really don't know, because I just feel like it doesn't match, it just doesn't match the color selection of everything I'm making. I don't know. I'm being really weird about matching. And then I got, I think this is coal. It's pure silk. It's just a black. I was planning on making another Cumulus top with the black. So this is a maybe for that. Or I can make something else. We haven't really decided, but I just bought 2 of those. So I think I am playing with fire with that one. Some other pieces, or actually not pieces, some other yarns. Okay, so this is the latest Knit Crate yarn. It is the Knitology worsted. It comes in like this plastic bag because it comes with 4 skeins. So usually it's only 2 skeins, but it comes with 4, and I was like, holy schmoly, this is beautiful. So this is like a color gradation. I flipping love it. Let me open it so I can tell you guys what it says on here. Oh, look at it. It all comes in this one little thing. It is worsted weight, 100% superwash merino. I think altogether it's 400 meters, because altogether this is 200 grams. So it's like the equivalent of getting 2 like this, but they're in different. Oh my gosh, it's so squishy and beautiful. Like, wouldn't this be such a cute, all I can think of is making like a slip over with this. I don't know. It's just really cute pink. But yeah, those are the colors up close. If you guys want, I have a code for you. It's Bliss20. You can get 20% off your purchase. And so we flipping love this. We love getting a monthly subscription based yarn, if you guys have noticed. But holy schmoly, we really like this guy. This is like the first time I'm feeling it, and it's really squishy. Stop. They're also doing a, I think, spring clean out. So if you are a member, definitely go check it out, because everything's 75% off, and I really wanted to buy it, but I couldn't get myself to do it. So that's good, because we're being good with my buying. I almost got some yarn because Garntopia is also having a sale until the 30th. So be aware. Homo Stitch, I think was doing like a sponsorship with them, and if you use the codes Casper15, you can get 15% off the order if you're international, and you can get like Phil Colana, you can get Gepard, Isager, just great stuff. I almost bought something, but I'm gonna hold out because I really don't need any more yarn, and so I'm really proud of myself because we almost got something on the stream, but we're doing good, so I'm very thankful for my willpower. Okay, and then lastly, hopefully lastly, I swear this is the last yarn. I went to Granville Island here in Vancouver, and they had, there's this place called I think it's Sanjo Silk. I think the place is not called that. Shoot. But they have that there. So, on Gravel Island, there's a couple yarn stores, and so I forced my friend to check it out with me. I actually did end up vlogging, so I wish I can get myself to edit it, but I'm such a lazy editor. Hopefully, I can get a video out, potentially. So this is 100% Mulberry Silk 5-ply. Don't know what that means. It looks like this. It's 176 grams for 20 bucks. I just thought it was such a steal. It's in like a really weird pink, but I love it. It's I'm assuming, I'm gonna hope to dear goodness gracious that this is a fingering weight. It's probably fingering, should I compare it? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna say, oh, can you see the difference? Focus on this. It looks almost the same. Okay, I think we're fine. The plan is I want to make the anchor tee with this. That is my goal. If this is enough, I will pray very much. But I think it would be gorgeous with this yarn. I just think it would look really good. So I might try that out if it does work. If it doesn't work, then I'll just be devastated. But yeah, I got it for a good deal. So I was like, you know what, let's support local, because they have some really nice silks that I would have never thought to try. But I think they do a lot of weaving instead of knitting. But they do sell a lot of mohair, so I'm confused. I guess it's silk. Mohair silk. Okay, what am I saying? Anyway, this has been a glorious purchase and I'm really excited. It's like my little baby and I don't want to like break it. So there's that one. Okay, so for the last part of the video, I just wanted to talk about an announcement that is happening. So at the beginning of May, if you guys want to, I am starting a Patreon. So I thought it'd be really cool to add this Patreon kind of subscription-based thing because I don't know, I would like to add a lot more kind of perks for you guys who would like it, and be able to put more effort and work into it if you guys wanted, and it would just help me support the channel and support this kind of, I don't know, this kind of like thing that I'm doing. So I just wanted to talk about the tiers. It'll be up for you to look at, but I would highly recommend not applying or subscribing yet to be a Patreon until the beginning of the month, because they will charge you at the end. Like if you apply now, they will charge you now and then again. So just like, I don't want you guys to be double charged. So definitely just apply like at the first of the month or like kind of around there. So okay, so the tiers that we have made, the first one is the Bliss Babies. What you will get will be kind of like life updates, kind of behind the scenes pictures of things that I'm doing, or how I'm doing them. Some other perks are you get early access to like videos like this, so hopefully I can edit them early and then post them up on Patreon so you guys can get the first kind of like look at them, as well as early access to yarn pre-orders. So I really do want to start doing dyeing yarn more consistently. So I know there is a pre-order, but I will be doing a cap just in case, because I don't want to let it go overboard. So if you do miss out, and you can like subscribe to a Patreon and kind of get first dibs on your pre-orders in case they do sell out and you want certain colors. And so this is the lowest tier. It is $3 Canadian. And then you also get kind of things like first picks on test knits. So like test knitting for this typical dress, I'll put the survey out on my Patreon, so you guys get kind of first dibs for me to like go through the people, and this way you'll be able to be more consistently chosen for test knits in the future. Just if you really like test knitting my patterns, I guess. But it is not a guarantee that you will get a position, because it is hard to choose, and I don't want to just choose kind of anyone. And then the last thing you guys will get is voting privileges. So voting things on like kind of merch ideas, yarn colors, whether you want yarns to come back, kind of video ideas, just all that fun stuff, because you know how indecisive I am, and it's really nice to have kind of a gauge on like what people want to see. Okay. So the next tier up is called Typical Queens, because you guys are my typical queens. It's $12 a month. This one will also be including everything in the previous tier, so everything will be stacking, which I freaking love. This one you guys get low-key like a lot more perks. You guys will get either a monthly digital download or video, so maybe like a special video just for you guys. I was thinking maybe doing like not video tutorials, but maybe kind of video tutorials on, I don't know, specific patterns that we can like all do together or something, or kind of like a digital download, maybe that being like a free pattern, or yeah, like a free pattern, but it can still be accessible in my shop for purchase for non-members, or digital downloads like backgrounds, kind of wallpapers, or kind of like fun stuff like that. I've seen people do recipes, just kind of anything that I want, kind of creative freedom with that. But again, I can ask you guys to vote to see what you guys want to see the most. As well, we will be doing end of the month knit nights. So this was a suggestion that someone had put in one of my streams. So at the end of the month, we will be doing kind of a Zoom call, and kind of you guys can like come and chat with me, and we can knit and have fun and just kind of just like chat with each other. I don't know, I think it was a really fun idea, because I know with the streams there isn't a lot of chatting you can do with me, but with the knit nights you can, and we can like watch shows together, kind of like a watch party, and I think that would be exceptionally fun. We could do like kind of like a book club, or like a knit club, like a cal. Anyway, so another thing for that tier is a quarterly cal, K or C. So every quarter, I guess every season, I plan on doing a kind of cal with you guys. So I know I had initially wanted to do cals with the Discord, but it was just kind of hard to maintain. I think this one would be easier because it is quarterly instead of monthly. We will choose, I guess, in the beginning of May, a kind of project that we can do together and knit together, and I think it'd be really fun. If you guys need any help, I am a resource, and I can maybe post a video helping you guys with that as well. So I think it'd be fun if we can choose something, maybe something free, maybe one of my patterns, but I don't know. The options are limitless, and I'm really excited about it, because it's just like a lot of things that I've always wanted to do with you guys. So last but not least, you get 10% off my shop. So whether that be yarns, patterns, merches, all that type of wonderful, glorious stuff. So you'll have access to that for that tier. Okay. Next tier is Fiber Fam. It is 30 bucks a month. It is an actual physical item, which is something I'm really excited about because I love monthly subscriptions. This one comes with 20 grams of a mini skein of a hand-dyed yarn from me, and they'll be different every month. This one I haven't like chosen, so I'll have to figure out what I want to dye, and I guess get suggestions from you guys, like what color you guys are like looking into, but it will also include some sort of like notion or trinket. So I've been looking at either doing like stickers, you can get like tags from me, maybe stitch markers, just like really fun little cute stuff that you can get in like a mailer, so the shipping won't be too expensive. It is open to international people as well, so definitely I don't know, like try it out and see how it goes. This is my first month, so we'll be learning as we go, but I am really excited about it. Because I'm pretty sure mini skeins can go through the mailer and they're not too heavy, so I think it would be perfect, because I know people worry about shipping as well. So, okay. And not like you get the physical item and you get all the perks from the previous tiers, like Patreon, stop. Okay. And then the final ones are Bulky Bros. You guys in the streams helped me come up with the names, which I thought was so funny. But there is Canada and US as well as international, so this is just to help me with the shipping. But these ones come with one full skein of hand-dyed yarn. It'll probably be an extra skein that won't be in a collection, so these ones are colors that, I don't know, are kind of like random, or like not one of a kind, but they won't be in like a normal pre-order. And so it'll be one full skein, and you get that on top of the mini, so it'll be like a sock set. And I'm really excited about those ones. And so yeah, that's like essentially like the physical tiers. I kind of just like based this very much off of like other Patreon people I've seen, yarn creators on Patreon, so just to get a gist of what they're doing. And so I thought that this would be a really fun thing to do and try for the upcoming year. I mean, it's the middle of the, okay, anyway, so those are the tiers. If you guys want to check them out, link will always be in the description. And yeah, I'm really excited to try this out and start this new kind of, I guess, extension to Typical Bliss, and I hope you guys can join me along with the journey. I know it has been a very long video. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned. Thank you for yeah, being with me every step of the way. I feel like I would have definitely not been able to do all this stuff without all of your guys' support. So thank you guys so much for watching. You can catch me on Instagram. I stream on Twitch. I'm sometimes on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. You get all the updates on my stories. So definitely follow if you want to know what I'm up to. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, thank you. Bye.